As you can tell, it's a lot brighter in here than it was before. What's going on, guys? Quinn here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install LED front interior lights and back interior lights, as well as an LED trunk light, LED reverse lights, and LED plate lights. Now, this video is going to be broken into a couple parts, so I will provide all of the times right down here on the screen to help you out if you don't want to watch certain parts. The first part of the video, I'm going to be showing you a little review of the bulbs and where to buy them and what size they are, so if you're looking at buying them, that'll help you out. The second part of the video is going to be me actually installing them all on my Ford Fusion. So if you want to learn how to change any of these bulbs on this Ford Fusion, this video is going to help you out a lot, and it's the 2006 to 2012 Ford Fusions that this will help you out on, so stay tuned and watch that as well. And if you don't want to watch any of that, you just want to see how nice these LED bulbs are, and you want to see a comparison to the stock ones, because you're wondering if you should buy them yourself, then that'll be at the last part of the video, and again, the time will be right there. Anyways, that's all I'm good going. Let's get started with the video. Again, here's all the times. So these are the three bulbs you're going to need. You really don't need this one, but I'll talk about it later. This here is a T10 bulb. This is probably going to be the most common for your vehicles if you don't have a Ford Fusion. My Honda Civic took 3 of these, one for the dome light and then the 2 map lights. They were all in the front in a row. So there was 3 of those, and they also were the plate lights in my Civic, and they were the trunk light as well. I got 20 of these for $2. They're extremely cheap, and they're bright white. All of these are bright white, by the way. These ones here, 578 is the bulb number for these. These are less common. Like in my Civic, it was only the back map light or dome light, or whatever you want to call it. But in my Fusion, it's much more common. The 2 license plate bulbs is this size. The rear lights, there's 3 of them, and they're all this size. And it's also the trunk light. So in the Fusion, I actually needed more of these. I bought 6 of these for $2 off eBay. And you can actually buy a bunch of them. Like, again, for each of these, there's different deals. Like, I saw a pack of these, 50 of these for just a couple bucks as well. Like $5 for 50 or 10 bucks. I can't remember. But yes, and this one here, you might be asking, what does this one for? Well, these are for the reverse lights. Now, the reverse lights have the same fitment as those as the halogens, but the halogen's a bit bigger. So I actually wanted to go for something that would give me more light output. Each section here has light that comes out of it, and also has a projector, and light comes out of there as well. So I thought this would be the best. I didn't just want it to have the cool white look. I wanted it to be functional as well and actually shine brighter than stock. So I got one of these. These here were $3 each. So again, not very expensive for a nice bulb, and you can probably still find them for cheaper than that, but that's how much I paid for it. And again, you can get any of these, let's get that one out of here. You can get any of these interior lights, any color that you want. So you want purple plate lights, go ahead. You want purple interior lights, go ahead. I went for white because white is the brightest color, and I wanted these for functionality. So yeah, that's why I got white. I already have the underglow, the interior underglow for different cool colors that if I want to light my car up like that, I can do that. So these are white. Anyways, that's all I got for the bulb information. They're all on eBay, and let's get on to how to install these things, shall we? So for these Fusions, a lot of people say the easiest way is to take these screws out and take the whole thing out. Don't do that. That's just much harder than what you have to do. All you got to do is take a really, really small flathead screwdriver and get it up in here, and use leverage to pry it out, and it'll fly out, so be careful. Boom. Now just take your new LED bulb and pop it up in there. Also, when you take out the old halogen bulb, do not touch the outside with your hands, because the oils will make it burn out quickly. Say if these bulbs crap out, you want to put your stock ones back. Anyways, and before you put anything up, just test the bulb. As you can see right now, it's not turning on. The reason is because I put the bulb in the wrong way. LED bulbs, you have to put them in the right way or it will not work. And as you can see, it's already on. So there we go, good to go. Now let's put the cover back on. And to put the cover back on, it's even easier than taking it off. You just got to put your, oh, wrong way. You just got to put these little plastic things in, and then use a little bit of pressure and push them in all the way, and then just pop that straight up and you're good to go. Now just do the same thing for the other side, and then your front lights are changed. Let's go to the back one, shall we? So for the back part, it's very simple. There's a little notch where you can put a flathead screwdriver right in here and pry it out, but I always find it's a little bit easier just to get the tip of your flathead screwdriver in here and then just pry downwards, and it'll pop right out. It's gonna feel like you're gonna break something, but you shouldn't. Ready? Here's how it goes. Oh, see, it's a lot of pressure. There. And also, that'll fly out as well. Alright, so basically when you're prying off the plastic thing, I know we already have the LEDs in there. I'm just showing you guys this after I already put them in. You don't want to be underneath this gray thing or underneath this gray thing. You want to be in between this tab and the lens, or in between this thing and the lens. You do not want to be underneath this gray thing because you'll pull the whole thing out if you pull hard enough. Just letting you know. So one quick tip that I found for these ones, you need to get your finger underneath it and pry up or pry down on them, which is kind of hard to do. And second of all, you don't want to put too much pressure on the glass if you're like prying down right here. So I just took my flathead screwdriver, put it right in the end here, and just lightly pulled down on it. Sorry for the bad camera here. There we go, just like that. Almost out. There we go. See, now it's out. Now all I have to do is grab this and pull it out. As you can see, I already got an LED bulb in there. Now we're just going to get an LED bulb. And with our LED bulb, what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn the light on when we put it in. So when we touch the two sides, we don't have to put them fully in to see if it's lighting up. There, I don't even have the thing fully connected in, but I know that it's in the right way because I'm just touching the terminals. If it was the wrong way, it wouldn't light up. So it would suck to put it in the wrong way and then all of a sudden be like, oh shit, I don't have it in the right way. So just lightly touch them first, make sure they're in the right way, and then you're good to pop the bulb in. And to put in your new LED bulb, it's very simple. You simply just push it up into those little metal clips there. Very easy. And to put this thing back on, it's extremely simple. All you're going to do is just line it up and pop it in. And there we go. Oops. Pretty simple. Alright, so the rear reverse light is pretty dang easy. Just this carpet here is going to be tucked behind this. You don't need to undo anything. You're just going to pull it back here, and then you're going to pull out your reverse light, which is, I believe it's this one right here. Give it a little twist, pull it out, and here it is. And you're simply just going to plug in your reverse light and then go put your car in reverse, obviously with just the electricity on, not actually fully turn on, to see if the light's turning on. And if it does, it's in the right way, then you can put it into the tail light, and that's it. And the back trunk light's pretty easy as well. You're just going to get your flathead screwdriver. There's a little notch, and you're just going to use leverage and stuff to pry it out. It requires a little bit of force. There we go. And the thing is out. So now we have this here, and the back trunk light I thought was a T10 bulb, but apparently it's not. So yeah, here's our little housing for our trunk light, and we're just gonna go ahead and pop the bulb into these two little metal things here. So just pop it in. This was probably the hardest thing to remove. I felt like I was gonna break it the whole time I was taking it off. So before I do anything, actually, before I even pop it in, I'm just gonna lay the bulb here and plug it back into its harness to see if it works. And it doesn't, so we're gonna take it and switch it around, and there's our light, as you can see. So that is in there now. Now we can just go ahead and pop the bulb in fully, which it's now in there the full way, as you can see. And we're just gonna go ahead and put this back up in the hole. So yeah, now we're just gonna take this and go ahead and pop it right up in here, just by squeezing it in. Maybe put these sides there, put that side in there first. There we go, and now that's in there. Pretty easy. Change the license plate bulbs in your Fusion. You're going to go ahead and take out these two Phillips screwdrivers. You just go ahead and do that. Now you're just going to take your trusty flathead screwdriver and pop out this piece of plastic, and we are going to change the bulb right here, which is again another one of these long ones. And as you can see, this one's right black, so it got burnt out, as you can see. Here's our little license plate cover that we just unscrewed. We're just going to flip it upside down and take our LED bulb and pop it right in. Alright guys, it's time for the moment of truth. Are they brighter? On the right we have halogen, and on the left we have our new cheap eBay LEDs. Now, we don't know, because, you know, these were so cheap they might not even be any brighter, so let's check it out. And there we are. Yes, they are much, much brighter. They light up your interior a lot better, which I'll show you in the next shot, but it also adds that nice blue look. It just makes your car look newer and fancier, and yeah. And here's what the car looked like with the stock halogens all on it at nighttime. Not bad. But check out the LEDs. And here is the after. If my camera would focus at all here. As you can see, it is extremely brighter. Especially the back. The three of those in the back really light up the place. Wow. Looks not even the fact that it just looks brighter, it looks a lot just newer and fancier and all that stuff too. I decided to do a side-by-side comparison for the reverse lights. As you can tell, the halogen on the right there is dimmer and not as bright, and it doesn't look as good, but it's still quite bright. But the look of the LED one I like a lot more. So here are the stock license plate lights, and yes, I know there's only one of them on because the other one's burnt out. And here are the new license plate lights. Yes, I know there's two of them now, so it's a little bit cheating, but come on, you can definitely tell that they are much brighter than the old one was. It's so bright that it even goes off the ground. Oh, let me put those back on there. There we go. Yeah, it looks wicked. Now let's get to the rating, shall we? And all my things that I put in my car, I rate them in different categories out of 5, so let's get to it. So for the quality, I'm going to have to give it a 2.5 out of 5. Why so low? Well, as you can see, the trunk light on this doesn't work too well, but on my Civic, my plate lights started flickering a little bit, and I ended up putting new ones in, and the problem didn't come back. Like, they started flickering over 4 months, so I think it's just because the bulbs are cheap, or they can't handle electricity going to them, so maybe they need resistors or something. I don't know, but the interior lights are fine. But for the price, it's really not a big deal, but still 2.5 out of 5. You just gotta be a little bit careful with these things. Make sure your license plate light isn't flickering every now and then. But other than that, for the Fusion, nothing bad so far, and I've had them in for about a week. Light output gets a 5 out of 5. As you can tell, these are much brighter than stock. Not much more to say about it. It's just, they're insanely bright in a good way. They can be a little hard on your eyes at nighttime, but nah, it's still worth it. 5 out of 5. And for price, these things get a 6 out of 5. Yes, they get a bonus point. I've never actually given a bonus point away on anything before that I've did a rating on. Now the reason is because see these bulbs here? You could literally buy 50 of them for 10 bucks. And the bulbs on the left there, the T10s, I bought a pack of 20 just for like $2. So really, really good pricing. Yes, a couple of them, like I've only had 2 of them do this to me, but they flickered in my license plate light. But the thing is, you buy these LEDs locally, like at a parts store, and they look the exact same, and they're still like $12 just for 2 of them. So definitely get a 6 out of 10, or sorry, a 6 out of 5 for the rating. And for style, these get another 5 out of 5. Not much to say here. Whatever color light that you want, it's going to make your car look a lot cooler, as I find mine does. And for the last rating here, easiness to install, it gets an easy 5 out of 5. Now depending on your vehicle, you might have a little bit of trouble, you know, trying to get access to the reverse lights, or really, probably the hardest thing is trying to pop off the lens on any of your interior lights or trunk lights. But on most of your vehicles, it should be a piece of cake, and this video shows you how easy it was to do on the Fusion. And there you have it. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do. Please comment down below if this video helped you out. Comment down below if you have any questions about, you know, installing these in a Fusion or any car. I can try to help my best. And yeah, I hope this video helped you figure out if it's worth buying these or just helped you install them. That's all I have for today, guys, and I'll try to get another video out as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Boop!